Hey guys, Shop Talk Podcast.
I'm a zero pro guy.
I did it, yeah. I ran a marathon.
You only crank screw?
Am I the town hero? 3 laps of that are just... Hey guys, Shop Talk Podcast here. Episode 98, Kyle. We're closing in on 100. You're fully vested tonight.
Hey,
Fully vested.
looking pretty snazzy.
Is that a heated vest? Oh my gosh. You're just going to be just warm, just sitting here.
Just cozy.
You got a vest on and Brody's got a tank top.
You want to borrow this?
I might have to.
Because he can't put on a sweatshirt.
I thought about putting on a flannel before coming in here.
Wearing a cutoff. This is like same thing.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it would be a heated cutoff, though. There you go, Brody.
We can cut it a little bit.
Yeah. 98 Pine Lake recap. I'm not sure on how much they actually paid out this year, Kyle.
We're twisted.
What do you mean?
The table looks a little
Usually
cockeyed.
this is right here.
Oh.
That's all right. We'll get
We're
used.
we're good. We're good.
Oh.
Yeah,
buff
I'm not
out.
sure how much they paid out this year because the gate fee for Saturday.
Yeah, they only took gates for one day pretty much.
Yeah, that's a bummer for some people. I know some people didn't get to watch, but I mean, Sunday was a pretty good show.
Yeah. It. Have you seen those aerial shots?
Yeah.
From above?
Yeah,
Holy
that's pretty cool.
cow for vehicles on the lake.
Yeah, thanks for everybody showing up.
So big shout out to Chad Dyrdahl, Sharon Dyrdahl, Jenna Dyrdahl, Jenna Carta, and Joey, and then Brady and Brian Dyrdahl. Everybody that put on a great event. Scott Schuster, Andy Mack, all the older USXC guys that always come out and help for this one event. Sunday was good.
Rory Haugen.
Yeah, Rory Haugen helping with tech. Sunday was busy, Kyle.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I'm still feeling it.
You're telling me.
Yeah. Yeah, I broke my elbow.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
There's
you
a
are
bruise.
bruised up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it
Shit,
split,
yeah.
split in the same exact spot it split last year.
So 23 and a half laps was the limit.
It wasn't even half a lap. It was like
It was
three quarters
quarters.
of a lap. Yeah, 23 3/4 is about the limit. Don't wear Kinko gloves in a final.
So yeah, we'll have plenty of our own stories here. We are giving the Pine Lake Pro Stock winner, Paul Brown, a call.
Good. What did I call it?
You
I
called
did.
it. You called it. How many weeks was that? Like, was that 2 weeks before the race? or-
Yeah, when they were testing.
Yep.
Yeah, it might have been the week before.
Might have been 1 or
when we
2
were-
weeks before,
yeah,
The
but
week
yeah,
before, but we filmed during the show.
Yeah, yep.
So
And yeah, I was telling everyone in the pits when the race was going on, like Kyle called this
yeah.
a week before the race or 2 weeks. He saw him testing. He said Paul
Yeah.
Brown looked good.
Oh, he did.
He looked.
What did he get last year? 5th on a catalyst or something like that?
5, 6, or 7 or so, right in there. Looking
You gotta
back,
be riding the shit out of that thing.
I think it was Ottertail last year where we said after the race weekend, I think we said Paul Brown was underrated.
Yeah.
I remember saying that. I can't remember if it was like after Ottertail or after Walker.
My brother and I have said that for a long, long time. Ever since he started racing pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Because he was on a stock 4-stroke when he started racing pro, right?
yeah, I think that was when he started. Yep. And he never really did have the best results in stock on that thing because they kept having issues similar to us of just pulling A-arms out of the bulkhead and everything and all sorts of 4-stroke fun. But
They're still out there in the pro class in 4 strokes.
Pro Open. Oh, Pro Stock, yeah. Yeah, Langus was out there.
Yeah.
He was indeed out there on the track.
But we'll Shop Talk Podcast Cross Country Fantasy, Kyle.
Get into that right away.
Yeah. We're giving Paul a call here in about 5-6 minutes.
Was it
So
25 points for the first pick, like number 1 pick? First place pick is at 25 points.
I think so. I don't know how
There's a lot of 25 point pick.
Yeah.
Like the top 10 are like 25 points. It's because I called it. People listen.
So then the order that it's in we printed out the order is that's done by time. So when you submitted your pick.
Oh, so that's why I'm so far up.
Well, yeah. Because you could be tied with somebody have 25 points and 25 points, but you submitted your pick before
First,
them,
yeah.
so you're above them.
Yeah.
So Shop Talk Podcast Fantasy for Pine Lake. Shout out to Zach Herfindahl donating a Herfindahl shirt. Shout out to Bunkies for donating a Bunky shirt. Also, shout out to Zach Hilton Ski Spreaders.
Yeah.
We have a free KG shirt to give away as well,
We
Kyle.
scrounged one up.
Well, Zach had bought one of those and he wanted to donate it for that.
Okay.
For the giveaways. So I don't know if you'd want to do that. You can choose when you want to use it, Kyle. You want to use it this weekend or you want to use it another weekend of sorts, or
Would Brian Brown like a free KG shirt?
well he could pick.
First place.
He could pick or that or a regular Shop Talk shirt.
Okay, yeah.
So or you can pick one of your random finishers like you'd said too.
Just pick go with
The
like
wild
15th
card.
place
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, if you wanted to. So shout out to Hilton Ski Spreaders because we had a free KG shirt as well. So the Browns had a hell of a weekend because Brian Brown ended up winning the fantasy league for Pine Lake, 55 points. So Brian will have the first pick. Vinny Stevens, second place,
Nice.
With
So-
how many points?
55 as well.
Holy crap.
And then Brian
Brian Karen?
Karen,
Yeah, he's from Boston Spa, where I used to
Wouldn't
live
it
in
be
New York.
Caron.
I don't know.
Karen? Yeah. Brian Karen, he was the one that messaged me asking about my front skid shock for that question for VS3 last week.
Oh, yeah?
So, and Brian in third. So I'll get in contact with these people here to see which shirts they want.
What they want?
Yep.
Okay.
So just a little rundown here. That's their top three. And we had Mike Decker, Colin Grover, Kyle Grover, Blake Hallenbash. Yeah. Stuart Brandt, Ryan Haug. I butchered names so bad. How would you say that? Haug.
Haug.
Yeah. Okay.
How do you say the next one?
Hayden Hawforth.
Yeah.
I know Hayden. At least. Yeah, I know how to say Hayden's name. Morgan Mabry.
My bride.
Dan Wagner, Devin Wren, Sean, Canada, it says. Mike Benoit, Andy Wenzloff, Andy Kovar, Brian Olson, Emerson Moleskin, Brady Wimpheimer, Dawson Deason, Devin Ockrey, Eric White, Emily Ilstrup, Neil Jensen, Dylan Stevens, Nick Bonesteiner, Mark Thorson, Garrett Bitzer, Bagley, Casey Prees, Gendrina, Lloyd Neeson. We're just seeing him at Culver's.
Yep. That was weird.
Lloyd?
That was wild. I mean,
Polly V, Dylan T, I would assume Dylan Thompson, Sam Bankston, Ryan Schuver, Tommy Quam, Brady Wadena. It's a hell of a list there, Kyle.
There's a lot of people playing this year.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing.
Yep. So better luck this coming next race, Otter Tail. So, yeah, we'll have...
We got to figure out the year-end gifts.
Yeah, we'll try to get Woody's in on it again. I think we'll have some Woody's stuff to give away. Like maybe we'll get a Woody's shirt or a hat here coming for like the next weekend.
Cool.
And then along with another Shop Talk shirt of sorts or so. Fantasy football.
We're wrapped up.
It's wrapping up currently right now as we speak. Wadena is almost making a comeback
Really?
against Black and Yellow 440 Derek.
Really?
Yeah. Like the projected scores right now, Kyle, are 133 to 132.
Oh, God.
So we'll see if Ree can win himself a Shop Talk hat. Ree was wearing a hat at the awards. He was wearing a Shop Talk hat at the awards banquet.
That's
Yep.
cool.
I seen a couple there.
Yeah.
I like to see
That's
that.
cool.
So yeah, we got that going on. But yeah, and we're Anaheim 1 Supercross starts in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We'll be doing RM Fantasy again. Post that when it comes out. So.
Did anybody catch it? I wore a Pokemon shirt.
Oh, people caught it. People caught it. Even Ree commented on the YouTube. He's like, I love it. Everybody's decked out in Polaris and Articat, and there's Kyle and Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon with the jeans tucked into the mucks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I spent all my money on clutching stuff. So I don't have no Articat or Polaris gear.
I don't know what he's doing down there. What are you doing?
So, Kyle, here is your Shop Talk winning bonus.
Bonus?
You got a bonus.
Oh!
It's a bonus.
This is some good stuff here. Let's see what we got.
A whole stack.
You know what?
Of like 2004-ish Pokemon cards.
Yep, that Pikachu is probably that's a good reverse hollow Charmander. Okay. Oh, that's what we like to see. That's a good sign because that's a rare set right there. So if there's any more from that set,
Really?
we're gonna be doing good.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing good.
Thank you. A lot of energies.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Oh, snap. That's a good sign, too. This is really good.
I had collected a lot of Pokemon as a kid.
We all did.
10, 11, 12, 13 years old. But then for some reason, 14, 15, 16, then it's like, well, I don't need these anymore. So then I gave them to my cousin.
Yep.
I had some real good ones.
Yeah. There's e-readers in here.
I was looking, I wanted them back. And they said, oh, we found some. So I think this is the discarded pile.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure I had all my good ones in a.
There's still some heat in here. This is an e-reader card. So with that E down on the bottom, some of them had a little scan code on the bottom of them.
Yeah.
So when you had the Game Boy, you could, and with the Pokemon game, you could scan that card and have that Pokemon in the game.
Oh, geez.
That's what this set is from.
So yeah, that's your winning bonus.
Thanks. We're not talking about movies today. We're talking about Pokemon.
We could talk about movies. We saw the new Avatar movie.
We could touch on that.
Yeah,
at the
we'll
end.
touch at the end. I got a rant for that.
So yeah,
I only worked out a couple times tonight, and so I'm gonna go play hockey and get back into shape.
who's the talk of the town, Brody, for the weekend? Is it Kyle Grover sweeping semi-pro classes or Paul Brown winning pro stock?
It's both.
It's both.
Yeah.
I feel like sweeping semi-pro and then pro stock win. They're pretty high up to sweep both classes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll give Paul Brown a call here. Get his take on the race winning weekend and him going home with.
Are you Bluetoothed?
Yes,
we did set that
we
up.
got set up here before you came in here, Kyle.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
Don't be doing that now on the phone call.
Okay, turn me up, Brody.
Yeah, you're up. You're up.
Bro.
Hey, Paul. Hey, thanks for the time tonight.
Hey, Gunnar, how's it going?
Hey, pretty good. We just give Kyle his race-winning Shop Talk bonus of a whole stack of Pokemon cards.
Oh, wow.
He said it's like a discard pile, but I'm finding some heat in here, Paul. I'll bring him
Gonna
to
resell them on eBay for $20.
No, I'm planning on selling off when I'm about 60, and then I'm going to retire. Jeez, Paul, there's some heat in here. I'll bring him to Ottertail and show you.
That was the bit last year between you and Bo Bunky and Evan Peppel. It was like, I'll show you guys my Pokemon cards in staging. Well, Paul Brown, the Gerald Dyrdahl Memorial 2025 winner. Paul, hell of a race this weekend. Good job. Like, you had to be just absolutely stoked on how Pro Open went, how Pro Stock went, how the whole weekend kind of went for you and your brother Tyler getting on the podium in semi-pro class too.
Yeah, I mean, really couldn't have asked for a better weekend. We kind of dusted the mothballs, that 4-stroke mod that we have, and ended up getting that on the box for, I think, the third time we've gotten third there. So she's pretty consistent there, but never enough to win on it. And then Tyler did really well too, obviously, in semi-pro and stuff. But yeah, it was awesome. It's a great weekend.
So how did you feel coming into the weekend, jumping from Artie Cat to Polaris? How are you feeling, like, on the test track, practicing, like how you felt coming into the weekend?
Yeah, I didn't get to spend a ton of time on the sled just from being at school and stuff. So I came home for Thanksgiving break, and we just picked up a sled from Nelson, and we got her home and started tearing her down and pulled the shocks and springs off it. And we kind of took just a guess at everything on, we took all the springs off, and we set the sled on the floor and put a jack under the front and the back and kind of just set it up where we thought it looked right, and measured the shocks, got the shocks shortened to where we wanted them. And just, we've been doing it for a while, so we took a good guess at where we wanted it, and we went up I went back to school, and then I came home, I think the weekend before, Pine Lake, and did some testing out on Pine Lake while you guys were out there. It was a negative 10 day or something like that the weekend before. And I remember talking to you, and you're like, yeah, it's way too cold to test. I said, heck no, I'm not going out there. But yeah, we tested that day, and yeah, it was really, really close right away. I had it turning good, and we just didn't know what we'd be at for speed.
Yeah, because then me and Kyle, we were out there. That was on Saturday, I believe. Then me and Kyle were out there on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And I seen you.
Yeah, and that was where Paul sent me the GoPro. He was wearing a GoPro, and Kyle walked up to him and said, "Hey, I'm picking you for fantasy." And Paul's like, "Hey, even your teammates not picking you." I said, "All right." But no, even like Kyle had brought that up on the podcast that last weekend, Paul, that you were looking really good on the practice track there, and even I had noticed it. We talked about it. It's like, yeah, Paul was looking your sled. It just looked so planted, like you could drive the front end, but it also wasn't so like it didn't look hard to drive almost either.
Yeah, I don't know, but we just took a really good guess at it, and I mean, we learned a lot with the catalysts on how to set up the 137s. And same with that 4-stroke too. Like I feel like if you can figure out how to get those 4 strokes to turn, they're all going to be easier than that. So we kind of figured quite a bit of stuff out, and we're really we love to try new things. And, you know, we learn a lot from failing. We've guessed wrong a lot, and that's kind of led to us kind of learning how to set them up good. But
so yeah, being a fellow 4-stroke guy, compare the 4-stroke to like a 2-stroke for the rest of the people that probably haven't ridden the 4-strokes like we have.
Yeah, they just don't stop very well. Just kind of trying to stop more mass, obviously, and then they don't handle the bumps well at all. So that pro open race, Pine Lake was real choppy this year, so. Like going around all those sweepers, it really just wants to throw you off the sled. It doesn't enjoy going over the bumps at all. And then, it doesn't like the sweepers as much either, really. I find that it wants to push a little bit more than the 2-strokes do, just for being a little heavier. But,
yeah, and it always seemed like that they could have, if they designed it for racing, they could have lowered that motor like easily, like 4 inches in the bulkhead itself would have probably really helped it too.
100%. Yeah, it's just floating 4 inches off the belly pan for no reason.
But,
yeah, and then durability with that thing too is terrible. It's not built for racing, and then you drive 100 ice miles on it and rattle every bolt loose and break everything on it. So.
Yeah, you had more front end problems than I had with mine, but then I had more heat exchanger problems than you guys did.
Yeah, we could not keep that front end together, and we still have a challenge to keep it together. I think we started by ripping the A-arm out of the bulkhead, and then we broke the A-arm bolts connecting it to that bracket on the bulkhead, and then we broke the A-arm itself. So we just keep on moving the failure point. It's find the weakest link and break it.
Yep.
But yeah, no heat exchanger issues yet. We replaced it once, and then we took the radiator off the front of it and put that cooler in the back to help with snowpack and stuff. But other than that, it's pretty much bone stock and just a pipe and some intake stuff taken off, and that's about it.
Yeah, I think I'd like to say if that 7-year rule wouldn't have came into effect, I had almost a brand new 2015 that I had as a backup sled. That was going to be my updated race sled. Who knows? I could have maybe still been on that one, because I do really liked on how the 129s felt compared to a 136, 137.
Yeah, I never rode the 136 or the 137 4-stroke. We just never really made the jump to the newer chassis. We just went to the Catalyst that year. They got outdated and kind of just sucked it up, I guess. But yeah, it got old pretty quick.
But yeah, you so qualifying, you'd qualified front row. Anything out of the ordinary of qualifying for you, or pretty stoked to get on the front row on your first try on the Polaris?
Yeah, we were, like I said, we were worried about speed, and that qualifier was pretty much all I needed to. I went around somebody on a straightaway for the first time in about 3 years in the pro class, and that's when I kind of knew. I was like, we got a really good shot at winning this. Like, this is going to be a really, really competitive race for us today. And one thing I did learn is that you have to tighten the crap out of the tracks on those Polaris's. We had it tighter than we'd run the Cats, but still not crazy tight. And the track was ratcheting really bad in the qualifier. So I would like come to turns and all of a sudden just and, could feel it in your feet. And so I had to not drive it as hard as probably could have, but no need to really drive it any harder than hard enough to get on the front row.
Yeah. I was in my qualifier. I had Taylor Bunke, and then I had Tate and Pepple and Alex Atine and Bussy. And I was like, God dang it! Look at this heat race here.
Even even the second row in the pro stock final.
Yeah,
it was just stacked.
Like,
what the hell am I doing here?
But no, luckily I was able to get a good jump in mine, and I just put a hook in Tate and followed Tate for that whole lap there. And luckily I was front row too, so I was stoked on that for myself, but. Yeah, even talking to Pepple is like, that row was pretty. There's a lot of competitors in that row.
Yep. Yeah. It was same in the semi-pro because Tyler and I started right next to each other
in the heat
races.
Geez.
So it was Tyler and then Oliver and I and then a couple other guys. I think Luke Vady was in there too. And I stopped and talked to Tyler. I was like, "Are you gonna give it in this qualifier? Like, do I got to worry about this?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to go fast." I was like, all right, God damn it.
Yeah, Tyler's pretty pumped this weekend. That's definitely his best finish that he's had in the semi-pro class, and hopefully a good representation of how the rest of the year will go for him, and he's excited about it.
Yeah.
Right. What about your brother David, Paul? Is he chomping at the bit to come out here and do any cross-country races anymore, or is he kind of focused on doing some hill climb stuff this winter?
It depends when I call him. Some weekends he's like, maybe I'll get back for a race or two. And I know he's always interested in doing the 500, the GG 500. And I think he will be at the Sioux this year too, so that's exciting. Mm-hmm. He's going to race with Catter at the Sioux.
Yep.
Cool.
So yeah, he'll be here for maybe here and there, but yeah, he's doing the Rimshaw stuff. He might do one or two of those, but just kind of working and enjoying life out there, I guess.
The success you guys have had on the red sleds already, does that get David thinking about like, oh man, maybe I should come out there and jump on a Polaris?
He's racing Skidoo out in the Rimshaw stuff, so I'm assuming he'd probably try and stay on the yellow sleds, but
oh, okay. I didn't know if he was like a part of Skidoo or if that was just kind of him and being kind of a part of Wesley's program or not. But if he's actually with Skidoo.
So yeah, last year he was kind of just doing his own thing because Cat didn't give out any sponsorships last year really. So he kind of just jumping on different brands and whoever would take him, and Wes had some extra sleds around. So, but this year he's actually with Skidoo's program.
Oh, okay, cool.
Out there, so yep, that's exciting for him.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see David at the Sioux for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But so right off the jump, Paul, pro stock final, you get the whole shot, or you were at least one or two or three?
That was a gnarly start. That was probably the craziest start in a pro final I've been in a while. Everyone pushed so deep, and yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, I don't think they plowed the first turn like they usually do, because we came around and like there was still so much fluff out on the track. So I thought they would have plowed it, but they didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. And it was definitely a little tighter than normal too, and I think that kind of caught maybe a few people off guard. But yeah, I didn't get a great jump. You definitely got a better jump. You were right next to me on the outside, and you got a better jump than I did. And I think I was probably like fourth or fifth coming into turn one there. And then, yeah, everyone pushed really, really deep, and I kind of looked to my left and nobody was there. So I kind of cut up the inside, and then, yeah, everyone kind of just funneled back out, and I was really surprised nobody was on the inside. So I kind of just jumped on that lane, and then, Dan got the jump, I think, on everybody and kind of brought everybody deep into turn one, I think. And then, so he ended up getting the whole shot. And then I tucked in behind him for those first couple chicanes there. And then going out on those sweepers, leaving the pits, just got a good toe and got around him on one of those sweepers. And then I was expecting him to come back on that long straightaway coming back to the pits. I almost was kicking myself. I was like, dang, I shouldn't have gone around him because now he's just going to blow right by me on the straight.
Draft.
But I must have gotten just a little bit of gap there where he couldn't catch the toe.
Huh. Yeah, it was, I think, I must have been fourth or fifth on that first lap there. And yeah, it was all or nothing right away. Like there was no feeling it out. It was just as hard as you could possibly go instantly.
Yeah. No, a lot of the cross country endurance especially the ice racing isn't much of a thing anymore. It's pretty much a pure sprint for an hour and a half.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. So I was stoked on my start though, to be at least top 5 there right off the start. And I was right behind Tate again. And it was like, okay, I held on to Tate for that whole lap in the qualifier. It's like, I'll just kind of put a hook in him and we'll kind of just get towed around here. But yeah, it didn't last very long for myself, but like, what about pit strategy for you, Paul? Like, were you had to pit on a certain lap with how much fuel you had in your sled and had to take, or how'd pit strategy work out for you and your dad?
We were guessing coming between 6 and 8, probably somewhere in there. But talking with Tyler, he says if those fuel lights come on those sleds, you should probably get in the pit sooner than later. So we didn't brim that sled full of fuel. We, topped it off and called her good and went into the kind of tooled around real quick, warming the sled up and came into the pits and jack stand and everything. So I mean, it was down a little ways when we started the race. And then end of lap 5, my fuel light kind of came on and starting lap 6. And I'm like, shoot, we had a full sled. Like, this thing was brimmed. We're not going to make it.
Yeah.
So we have a hand signal of like when I'm going to come in or something. So I was trying to give the hand signal the lap that I was going to come in. Normally we like show the hand signal and then we do another lap and then come in. But I was like waving my arm and like trying to get us to come in a lap early. It was going to be lap 6. And so ended up coming in and I saw Nelson out there with his whiteboard to have Tate and Marshall pit. So I was like, perfect, we'll cover them off too and we'll be good. I'll keep the lead versus having to, try and do like a undercut or something, or I don't even know how that would work with Tate. So those hold them off in the pit. So ended up coming in and then they had the open fuel can rule. So our quick filled can that we use in the mod races, the necking on the Polarises and the fuel tank there wouldn't allow that can to fully pour as fast as it could. It would overflow. So we ended up throwing on just call it a stock nozzle onto that fuel can. So we had a bigger vent, but just the regular nozzle. And yeah, Tate came in probably 10 plus seconds after me and left the fuel stop probably 10 to 15 seconds in front of me. So they were in and out of there and we were just like, come on. Like we even stopped filling. We got about 5 gallons in and he was just gone. And Tyler and I were there and cut my dad off. Like, we gotta go. And, so we got back on the track and then, I think Evan and Taylor didn't pit that lap. So, caught up to Evan and kind of got side by side, and then he let me go into a braking zone, and then Taylor let me go around him. I think he saw me coming, and then he just wanted to kind of tuck in and follow some lines or something, and then ended up catching up to Tate, I think, in probably 2 laps. I think we caught up to him. So it didn't take long to reel him in, which I was pretty happy about because, I mean, he was only 10, 15 seconds behind me coming into the pit. So I figured like we're going to have to spend the whole next 6 laps catching up to him. But
Taylor,
I don't know.
Taylor had like a pretty bad start. and he passed like the whole field.
I think he was completely dead last.
Yeah.
He was last in the second flight even.
Yeah, he passed.
I think he blew the first turn.
Yeah, I think I seen that in their vlog. He said that or something. But
yeah,
was it talking to Brian Dyrdahl after the race and everything, Paul? Brian talked very highly of your braking points. He said that your braking points were just spot on, like just as he was watching you, that your braking point was just perfect. Come in, pitch the corner, and just accelerate out of the corners really nice. Like, did you think that was one of your strengths on the sled? Like, was it your braking points or speed or just handling and in general? What do you think it was?
Probably just handling. Tate definitely had speed on us, and running with Bunkies and them, I think we were all pretty much about the same speed. I couldn't get around Tate on any of the straightaways. I'd catch the toe and then try and pull out and go around him, and then it just hit the air wall, and then I'd have to end up funneling back behind him.
Yeah, that was exactly where my sled was stuck in that qualifier. I could draft up tight to him, and then as soon as you pull out, and then it's just like you're just stuck there with your spindle like right there at his rear axle, pretty much.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So I think we just had it handling really well, and I don't know. I love ice racing. That's always where I've excelled in cross country racing. So I take a little bit of pride in my ability to ice race. So I think we just had it handling well, and it was just working really well. And I love the lapped races too. I'm a pretty analytical person, so I do pick out braking points, and every lap I'll make adjustments based on the previous lap on what worked well, what didn't work well, and if I could push the braking point or need to, if I blew a turn, need to pull it back a little bit. But
did you have any close moments, any close calls in the 11 laps?
No, I remember I blew a corner first lap in the final couple of chicanes, and I was like kicking myself. I was like, what are you doing? You definitely don't need to be doing that. Like, you don't need to throw this thing away this early, and just kind of settle down. We ended up, the track was ratcheting a little bit as well in the final. So again, just I had to be careful under braking, trying to preserve that track and the drivers. But no, the main thing was just that fuel stop, kind of panicking a little bit there, worrying about if we were going to be able to catch up. And then we ended up breaking a ski bolt, which I didn't even realize until after the race. So that was a lot of luck there.
Wow.
Yeah, they posted that on the Gerald Dyrdahl page, Brody.
Yeah.
And yeah, the inside of the bolt is just gone. So it's just the head and the washer on the outside here, but there's nothing on the inside.
Wow.
Yeah, we got that sled from Nelson, and he just gave us a pair of CNAs with it, and we always replace the CNA bolts with cat bolts or any manufacturer's bolts just because they're higher grade.
Mm-hmm.
So we just kind of assumed that it was the Polaris bolt and never really looked twice at it, honestly. And we just kept on using it. And then, yeah, looking back, it was definitely the CNA bolt, and those are a little lower grade, and the ice chatter just rips those things in half. I know Dan Revering had a bolt break on him in Park Rapids one year, leading the race. And yeah, there's been quite a few people who break those bolts before on the ice.
Wow. Extremely lucky. So, holy shit.
Yeah. Definitely replacing that with a Polaris bolt next week.
Are you a guy that uses chisels, Paul? Like in your track at all? Any chisels or not?
We've tried it all. We've tried lots of chisels, no chisels, a little bit of chisel. Right now, we were doing no chisels.
Mm-hmm.
I find them just to be a little inconsistent. If you set them all up for braking, then you get good braking, but then your acceleration, they'll lift your track out. So, and then if you do, alternate them, then it's like, okay, well, you get extra braking here, but then you're reducing your braking on the other side because it's lifting, or however you kind of feel it out. And then when you're drifting, sometimes it doesn't penetrate quite as well as just the regular ice pick. So we kind of said, screw it. We're done fiddling with it. We're just going to put all ice picks in and live our life. But
No, 100. That's exactly 100%. Me and my dad tried it a few years ago, and yeah, it was kind of just it was kind of unpredictable. Exactly like you said, it was tight sometimes and then loose sometimes, and it just gave it an unpredictable feel. So I look at everybody's kind of sleds in the pits and everything, and I was like, oh, he's running some chisels, and he's got some this way and some that way, and so it's just interesting people's takes on it.
Yeah, I mean, we've tried a lot of different stuff, and we found success in them for a little while, and then we ended up breaking them here and there too. After a few races, they'd start snapping off, which was quite interesting. But yeah, we just kind of said heck with it and just run the ice picks, and we found the stud pattern we have in our sled right now. I'm really happy with. We ended up trying something new this year, and it's worked really well.
Yeah. What lap was it? The last lap where it kind of finally started setting in, like, hey, we're last lap in the lead here. Is it just praying just that luck is gonna be maintained throughout the whole last lap?
Yeah, my fuel light came on at the end of lap 10.
Oh,
so that had me pretty much panicking all of lap 11.
Oh God.
And just, coasting quite a bit, as much as I could, just trying to save fuel and just praying that nothing goes wrong. Yeah. And then the last few turns, it all sets in, right? I was just overwhelmed with joy, and, it was just a dream come true. I've been racing sleds for about 10 years now in cross country racing. And, as a kid, you dream of, this is what I wanted to do as a kid. I wanted, you're like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I was always right, professional snowmobile racer or something like that. And, now to be a race winner, it's a dream come true. And it's been a long road to get here, but it's kind of cool to reflect on it all.
No,
totally.
Yeah. No, it looked good, Paul. That's 100% facts. It looked really good.
Yeah. I remember you guys coming up in the classics class. Your dad used to run a ZR.
Oh yeah, the white
fast.
one, white hood one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's a treat. That thing's fun to drive. We have like 3 of those things, and half of them are all scrapped out to build one good one. You could buy them for like $600 a piece for a good motor and half a chassis, and then that class is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that'd definitely be something I'd get into more as have more time.
That's what I tell people, Paul, is like that the classics class, like that's where the fun is headed.
Yeah,
that is just it's just pure fun.
Yeah.
Paul, is your dad around you right now?
No.
Oh, he'd won the Shop Talk Fantasy League for this week, so we're gonna get his take on what he wanted for the prize. It was a Shop Talk shirt or a Herf shirt or a Bunky shirt or a Kyle mugshot shirt. But I'll just shoot Brian a message on Facebook. But Paul, so you're starting a new job working at Polaris. When does that start?
That'll start in June. I'm gonna graduate this spring from Michigan Tech with a mechanical engineering degree, and I was in the job hunt this fall and went to some career fairs, and Polaris reached out for an open position for engine development in the powertrain department for snowmobiles, and went up there and interviewed. That was actually that weekend I saw you at Brooks when we were out there dirt biking.
Yep.
And I went up there for the interview and went well, and they offered me the job, and I'll be taking it this spring. So
hell yeah.
Exciting. Cool.
That's a dream job right there.
And it'll be something similar to what like Alex Satine is doing kind of right now, isn't it?
Yep. So it'll be really calibration focused, from my understanding, for the first few years, and then possibly moving into more component design and stuff.
Oh,
Sweet.
Cool.
Yep,
cool.
very
That's
cool.
Freaking cool.
So now you'll have Paul Brown on a Polaris while working at Polaris. That's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Just making him faster and faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm going to retire sooner than later. It's getting kind of hard to just keep asking everybody for everything.
We'll see. It might make me slower because I'll be spending so much time working on the cows versus out riding.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I think your brother Tyler had joked with you when we were all circling through Alex's trailer on Thursday there. He'd made the joke to you like, see, you'll be the one doing the calibrations next year. You see how Alex didn't ride at all today?
Yeah.
That'll be you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't too against that day because it was 20 mile an hour blowing winds and snow and couldn't see anything. And I don't know. But yeah, definitely on days when you're trying to be productive and you got people coming in all the time, it could definitely be challenging.
No, that's where I think Alex, he does such a good job at it that it's just, he's such a snowmobile person that it's just like, yeah, of course we'll help you. Just bring your sled up, plug it in. We'll help you no matter what.
He looks at data for fun.
Yeah, and hopefully with two of us there next year, and I can lighten his load, and it won't be as big of a burden for anybody.
Yeah, no, that'll be cool next year. So I suppose confidence right now is high for you, Paul, for like coming into this next race at Ottertail.
All time high, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we'd talked about it. I think it was after Ottertail last year, Paul, where it was like you had a pretty good, at least showing on your Catalyst, and we had said like Paul Brown, an underrated rider, and then now just showing it off.
My brother and I have been saying it for years.
No, we've just been struggling for speed. It's been a speed battle for the past 3 years. And now that we finally have some speed, I think, I don't know, hopefully we're able to perform well and continue to perform well. So I'm really excited about this year, and hopefully at the Sioux as well and other things we can, I don't know, keep a good year going.
Yeah.
Are you hoping for snow for terrain races, or are you kind of hoping for more ice races right now then?
I'll be biased. I like the ice. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping for no snow. So I'd really like to see Park Rapids on the ice to have a chance at a neon sign. And
Yeah.
but I also enjoy terrain racing, and especially Park Rapids as well. I love the trail riding in that race. That's by far the most fun race to me. Just being able to go as fast as you can on some trails and not really have to worry about people coming at you unless you're leading. But it's I think some terrain races would be good for the circuit too, though.
Did you one last question here, did you treat yourself with anything with your big check?
No, nothing yet. Just probably pay this semester's tuition with it.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
I had about 16 beers last night. And felt pretty good.
Tyler and I were joking that, if I won, we were going to stay there Sunday night and just start drinking and enjoy the win. And then he ended up leaving like right away. And I was like, well, I guess we have to go home too now.
No, good job on that, Paul. Pretty stoked for you. Nice guy. It's cool when a nice guy can win.
Yeah, thanks. It's like I said, dream come true, and we're hoping to build on it and continue to find some more success this year.
Oh, heck yeah.
Excited to see it.
Yeah. Well, you'll be battling the other Brown brother.
I know. Don't remind me. I'm going to play hockey tonight. I got to burn off those 16 beers. But you can't ask for a better opponent. Everybody is nice guys.
Yeah.
So I think we're all.
Well, I'd like to see Tyler get on the top step a few times this year, and I think it'll come. But I don't know. I've been working with him a lot, trying to get him to go a little faster, and it's just time on the sled, right? Like, it's just being able to go crank laps out on the ice and get comfortable sliding and everything. And he's getting there. So
did you guys have similar setups, like with Tyler working at Polaris and knowing a lot, like with working with Alex too? Did you guys have similar setups to your sleds, or was it kind of night and day differences almost?
Originally, so we set our sled up, my dad and I, my sled, and then Tyler kind of set his up similar to how he had it last year. And then we compared that first day we were out on the ice, and ended up going more towards my setup and a little bit towards his. And then clutching wise, though, we did all of our clutching on our own. Just kind of, with what we had with the Thunder product stuff and Venom's little combo of both of them. And I don't know, just tried to target RPM and ended up getting where we needed to get close enough and ended up being fast. So that was good.
Heck yeah.
I pulled a little Wes Selby on Tyler there after in the semi-pro stock final around him, and like I was coming down like the straights or something like that. I was just riding the brakes, like going wide open, so it would mess up his braking points.
Yeah.
So I was holding it wide open, and then I tap the brake a little bit, so try to get a little bit of a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shaking my head a little bit.
I'd say that stops working when you get to the pro class.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say you ran over his ski tips.
Yeah.
Or started cutting them off.
No, I try not
reached
to.
over and grabbed his arm or something.
Yeah, I try not to do that. But Luke Vady and I we had to stare down on a straightaway. Drafted him and got alongside of him, and we were dead nuts even.
Yeah.
And we were staring at each other, and it was on that long, sweeping left-hander going back towards the cattails.
Oh, yep.
And I just pushed him into the bank.
Yeah, I remember on the Catalyst, I think last year or something, I was just staring behind me trying to like block people from going around me. I was so pissed that they were motoring me every straight. I forget, it might have been Faust or someone. They were trying to go around me on like the berm side, and I just move over into the berm.
You make it as wide as possible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
little things in the back of the track. Nobody sees that though. So.
Oh yeah.
No.
Do you have something, Brody?
Yeah, watching from the pits, every time you'd come around, it looked like you were just effortless on the sled, throwing it around the corners. You looked so smooth coming through the by the
tight chicanes.
Yeah, the tight chicanes, and it just looked effortless. And yeah, you looked pretty damn fast. So.
Yeah, thank you.
It was crazy, like the different lines that developed from the semi-pro stock race to the pro stock race.
Oh yeah.
Like looking at the lines, I was like, yeah, that makes way more sense to do that. I started doing that. And I did get a faster lap time in the pro stock. So,
Yeah. But
we appreciate it. Just had it set up good.
Yeah. No, it's it'll be interesting when everybody makes changes now after the first race and everything now to come into the second race weekend on who made changes for the better and who made changes that might not work as good now or something. So the second race is almost as interesting as the first race.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we're pretty set for our setup, but even like we're threw everything out the window and basically restarting on clutching just because I don't know if we feel like there's maybe some more speed to find, and with Tate going faster than us, we obviously know that there's more speed to find. So we're not just sitting around waiting either. We're gonna be working.
Yeah, I thought it actually would have been closer, being that everybody's kind of on the same tune from Alex's computer. That I thought it would maybe been a tighter, closer battle.
Right, there's a bunch of like spotty groups. It seemed like.
Yep. So
I don't know why that was.
So yeah, there is obviously some bigger differences to be made in the clutching or the gearing department for sure. If with everybody running the same ECU program. But no, that'll be interesting.
I don't have too many answers for you there.
Not yet.
But we'll be coming to you for info and tips next year, Paul.
Sounds good.
But all right. Well, we appreciate the time tonight, Paul, and we'll see you down at Otter Tail.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
All right.
No, thank you.
Later.
Bye.
Bye. Paul
Hell
Brown,
yeah.
Hell of a guy.
Gerald Dyrdahl Memorial winner.
Super cool.
Good guy.
Yeah.
He did just make it look effortless when he was coming around the finish line.
We seen it weeks prior.
Yeah, you called it. He looked
he
smooth.
looked good. I sat there on the edge of the track with you, and I thought to myself, God damn it. I was like, God, that corner looked freaking good.
Yeah.
There's no lying about that.
Yeah,
then it's
Paul
like,
Brown coming on to a Polaris is like chickens coming home to roost. It's
And
something special about
He
that.
showed it.
Yeah.
He showed it.
So, Kyle, what time you?
Getting out of here?
Probably 6:30.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
We got time.
So-
We got time on top of time.
Because we have a few stories to cover here.
Maybe
Yeah,
a little,
maybe.
yeah, we do have some stories, Brody.
Maybe.
Brody.
Yeah.
Maybe try and get out of here a little before 6:30.
So, Kyle Grover, semi-pro improved, semi-pro stock winner.
That's freaking cool.
See, I kept getting roasted all week long.
Well, yeah, because you're easy to roast.
So, Kyle, take us through it. Did you have this kind of confidence coming in? Because getting second at Nadawash last year.
Yeah,
Behind-
I had confidence, you know. just
Behind
'cause-
Van Lysel, our good buddy Luke Van Lysel,
Yeah.
not here. Not sure if he's even going to race snowmobiles this winter. He said,
big question mark.
"Yeah."
So I'd like to see them guys just because I like them guys, you know.
Yeah.
They're good people. But
So at least coming off that second, you had high
yeah,
expectations.
yeah, Ironwood was dog shit, but I know the stuff on the ice is like, you know, it started to come around there at the end of the year last year and started to figure some shit out. And I figured if I could do that on a slow sled, now this year the sled got a lot faster. So confidence was there, you know, like I was the same speed as like when Oliver and I were messing around out on the lake and then just kind of watching Tyler do his thing. It was like, yeah, I'd probably be up there with them guys, but I didn't expect to win it all, you know? Like, I had confidence, but I just kind of wanted to watch them guys and see what they were going to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, going into it, I mean, yeah, especially that qualifier when it was all of us guys who I figured would be, you know, up in the top 5 of
Yeah.
the semi-pro class. I knew same thing as last year, you know, same guys. So just kind of paying attention to that. And then I was like, well, we can work off of this and just watch them guys. And yeah, there's Tyler and Orion like kept battling the whole time. So I just kind of watched that the whole time and made sure like what they were doing and seeing what they were doing. And then just kind of, you know, focused on that and
Yeah.
went out and did different things and got around them guys.
Yeah.
So. But I did have some speed on them guys.
Oh, really?
Like, I don't know if it was so much the speed, but like watching them corner and stuff like that, I could push it a little further into the corner and then like catch a pretty good draft because in this both the semi-pro improved and stock final I had dog shit starts, you know.
Yeah.
So having to pass everybody, I was in pretty clean air the whole time, so I drafted a bunch.
It's funny you say that about starts because last night I was working on the 2025 podcast recap and just going through. I can't remember if it was Ottertail or Walker. And you said, "Yeah, I got to work on starts."
Yeah.
You said the same thing last year.
Yeah, I figured that set pattern that I had in there this year would be a good starting one, like for launch. But no, it just fucking spins. So, so I don't know. I might change a helix and see if maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Yeah.
Lug it a little bit, but
Maybe like a lower engagement primary spring.
yeah, could. But
Like we had on our 4-strokes, we always had really low engagement springs on those where it was like it's different from the Polaris, but like the primary spring on my 4-stroke was like a 60, 240 or something.
Yeah, it's just frustrating. You spin off the line and watch everybody get the launch and pile up into the first corner.
Yeah.
That's kind of satisfying to watch, but you know you got a bunch of goofballs behind you coming in. So that's what kind of scares me. You know, I'd rather be up in the front with those guys rather than in the back where there's something could happen where people don't really give a shit about their machines because they're not the ones paying for the shit, you know.
Yeah.
So where I'm the one doing everything. So that being said, I'm pretty happy with how it went this weekend. It's very self-gratifying.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Because it's just me and my brother doing all the shit, you know. So
And Brady Dyrdahl helping you.
yeah, he picking me apart. God damn it.
In the vlog, I turned to Brady. Is like, how much credit do you take? Probably like 90%.
He's just picking everything apart. Brady, just calm down just a little bit. Take like a Xanax or something.
Take a Xanny bar.
Yeah. But yeah, it worked out good. I mean, can't ask for a better group of guys to race against.
Yeah.
I like those guys. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing during your improved final, but then I was coming up to the staging area, and you guys were all in front of the sign, and you never know on how they place the sleds. Like somebody could pull up there and be the winner, but different. I walked up to Kyle, I was like, "Did you win?" He's like, "Yeah." That was the improved. I was like, "Oh, hell yeah!"
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was kind of funny during the race. I was just watching Tyler and them guys ahead of me, and I don't really remember. I think I got knocked out on the 440. I don't remember like a whole hell of a lot, So I remember watching them guys, and I don't really remember all the passing.
Huh?
So yeah.
Yeah, because then we watched your semi-pro stock final from the trailer, and we were like, you were third when I was watching behind.
I started 6th.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got a dog shit start. So I started 6th, and I was just watching them guys out front having fun. I was like, what the hell am I going to do? And then it's all kind of just a blur. And then, yeah.
Because I don't know what lap it was, but you were third behind Tyler and Oliver. And then the next lap you come around, then you're in front of Oliver. And the next lap you come around, then you're just in front of Tyler.
Yeah.
But I seen on Johnny's Snapchat, it looked like you'd passed him.
In the cattail, or coming out of the cattails.
Coming out of the cattails, coming into the left-hander.
Yeah, I was pretty invisible to them guys, like, because I didn't want them to see me, like, following them, you know? So I was, like, taking different lines, because I didn't want to have them start pushing really hard, So it was kind of sneaking up on them guys, and then, I caught the draft on him. And he wasn't looking back, and, like, he didn't know I was there, so, like, coming out of the cattails, and then there's a one long straight, and then it's a left-handing sweeper corner.
Yep.
I put my ski tip, like, right next to his footwell, and he starts turning in, like, to go over him. I was like, okay, I'll back off a little bit, and then that's where I got around him, was on the next long straight.
Oh.
Drafted him, and then he finally seen me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, no, it handled pretty good, so can't complain about that, but during the pro stock final, my ass was just killing me.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
Like a cut-down seat.
Yeah. Riding on the tank the whole time. Yeah, my ass hurt bad.
Really?
Yeah, I was like moaning, going like suffering through pain, because it started to get pretty choppy in the corners.
Yep.
Like the corners were gnarly. I was like, there's a couple guys behind me, and I like pitch it into a corner, and I hit them bumps. Like, just yeah.
How did pro stock go for you? You started, what were there, 3 rows?
2 rows.
Oh, there was only 2 rows.
Yeah.
Oh, so you started second row.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So there was only 2 rows, and started right next to Alex, and I got the jump on Alex, and it was all funneling down, and I was on the inside, so I couldn't pitch it way out wide. Well, I started watching the front row guys start funneling in or whatever, so I kind of let up and was trying to figure out where I was going to pitch it and point it.
Yeah.
Well, Alex just holds it right by me, gets by me. I think he went wide, and I think that's where Taylor went and blew the corner, because Alex was going wide.
Oh.
And then I kind of just tucked it in there, and then I was right behind Ross there for a little while down the rest of the straights or whatever, and then it all just kind of started breaking up funneling into a line. Yeah,
it was like exactly like Paul described it, to where it was, we come into the first turn and everybody just kind of just pushed wide, and there was snow fluff out there. So that's what made me think that they didn't plow it. Because usually they plow it right before our finals at least. And then that's where I started on the outside here, and I got a good jump, and it's like everybody's coming in like 4th, and we're letting off, and it's like, okay, to maintain this, we're going out. Everybody's going out.
So I went inside on that first corner, and then I think it was I had my ski tips like right next to his belly pan, and he was on the inside, so he's setting up for the inside of the corner,
Mm-hmm.
We were holding it wide, and everybody on the outside, we're passing everybody that was on the outside of that corner.
Yeah.
So we're holding it wide, and then I was like, we got to start slowing down, like now. And he goes and hits the inside snowbank and tucks it in front of me, and we're still like sliding full speed into the next guys, that are on the outside. Golly, this is crazy. But managed to tuck it in, and
Did you get to battle with anybody there in that pro, or did everybody just kind of file into
it filed in, and then I think Jesse was ahead of me, and then I think I drafted around him, and then when we started getting in the corners, then he passed me, and then I kind of just followed him for a little while, and then that's pretty much the rest of the race. Yeah, watching the group ahead of me, and then there was a couple guys behind me, and just kind of.
What about when you come up and pass me, or right at the end? Are you thinking like, what the hell are you doing?
I was really confused because there were sleds all over the place.
Yeah.
There was down sleds everywhere.
Yep.
And Ross broke something, and he's riding in the middle of the track, and I'm coming up like on him fast, and he starts turning out to the right, so I start going left, and he starts turning then back into the left, and he points to his left-hand side to like pass him on that side. I was like, no. I had to maneuver around him into the snow. Yeah. I'm already full speed here. I can't just turn. But I was surprised there was a lot of down machines.
Oh yeah. That's how it usually happens too.
I was in so much pain. I was like, I'm gonna go to the trailer and sit down for just a little bit here. But I thought about it. The $1,000 to a random finisher,
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
That's why I stayed out there.
And and then like just watching everybody drop like flies, I was like, I might be doing pretty good here.
Yeah, you have no idea what position you're in,
right.
but like you start seeing the down sleds, it's like, God, I'm in the top 10, maybe. You know?
So, that was just an experience. I mean, just to see where you would fall into. I mean,
When you said you saw different lines from the semi-pro class to the pro class, and so that's only going to make you faster in the semi-pro class.
Yeah, so like just watching what everybody was doing. I'm not going to say what they were doing, but
What were they doing?
riding up into the snow and braking.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I wasn't doing that the whole semi-pro race. I was just sliding it around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you can get if you can get that rear axle to just scoop some of that snow.
It wasn't even so much that they were actually physically riding up into the snow and slowing down rather than sliding and pitching out on the ice.
Yep. Some people do it differently. From the pits, you see people, putting the rear axle in or just riding up on the bank. And
the whole semi-pro, I was just putting the rear axle out there. But the first corner off after the finish line, that one was always tricky because it like changed every time you'd come around. So I'd just stay in the groove and pitch it, and it would slide different every single time. So I was getting pissed because sometimes you braked early, sometimes you braked late, and that's a pretty drastic corner, that one. So, like, if you made a mistake there, then you're going to have to fight to get back around guys. So.
Bro, do you want to go next or me go next?
I don't care. You can go.
What do you mean?
Well, just on my story or Brody's story?
Yeah.
So for myself, for what did we? I don't know why I was so stressed out.
I was stressed too.
The weekend.
Oh, and then the 440 race.
Yeah, I was going to touch on that. We can touch on that at the end.
Yeah.
But so with just being canceled on Saturday, I knew we were going to have. Are you cold or what?
I'm sweating at the same time. So
what are you on some pills right now or what?
Nope.
They give you some good shit?
Oh yeah, they gave me multiple.
Should we take some, Gunner?
No.
I'm good. No, I'm sweating. I'm actually sweating right now.
Cold sweats?
Yeah, something. I don't know. Carry on. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I knew a Sunday was going to be just hectic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 24 laps.
First lap of Pro Open on the ZRT, still trying to figure out how to get the ZRT to handle like it did last year. I almost weeded myself on the ZRT. First lap. Yeah. In that Pro Open qualifier, so you were out there for semi-pro improved. Yeah. The snow dust and the sun was so bad.
The sun was right in your eyes during the qualifier.
Yeah, we come on that long straightaway coming back toward shore, the first one, and I physically come in to the right-handed turn using the brake still, and I took my right hand off, and I blocked the sun like this.
Yeah.
If I didn't have a visor on, still braking. And then we come around there, take that right, come into that next left, and it come in and it caught an edge.
Oh no!
And it's almost high-sided, like where Emily got those pictures of me at Walker last year.
Yeah.
Almost similar to that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it finally caught. I brought it down, and then I hit the snowbank right there. I went over the snowbank, and right in my thigh here, the handlebar.
That's what happened.
Yeah, and I'll show you this bruise after the show here. It's been just black.
Yeah.
The entire week. So for myself, not a good start to the race day.
First qualifier.
First
of the day.
lap. Yeah. So then that's where I was like, okay, parking the ZRT, we'll run the Polaris for some testing for Pro Open. And then we're able to win we went right into the Pro Stock qualifier.
There's water in there.
There's one water way back in there.
Yeah.
You might as well have a bush. Get ready for hockey, Kyle.
Brady shows up drunk all the time.
But like I said, Pro Stock qualifier. There's myself, Taylor on my right, Tate, Pepple, Bussy, Hatine. I was like, God damn it, man!
Yeah.
Look at this qualifier.
Yeah, that's the same.
I just want to get front row.
Yeah.
And just not knowing the confidence in the sled yet. Mm-hmm. Able to get a good start, put a hook in Tate, and I was on Tate the entire lap where I felt good. And I talked to him afterwards, and he's like, oh, I knew you were there. I could hear you, and I could see your shadow. Oh, because you get close enough to people, sometimes you can see the shadow right next to you.
Yeah.
So that's how I was for that whole lap, and I was like, well, I felt pretty good and qualified front row, and to have those guys behind me, the top Polaris guys, I was beyond stoked. So it felt good. Felt confident going into the final then, where I told Mandy, I was like, if I could get a start, I think we'll be up there. Mm-hmm. Greasy Triple. Kyle, is a bummer not having you out there in Greasy Triple.
Yeah, got to do some digging in that ZRT, but it wasn't priority this past weekend.
Yeah. Langus got the jump on me there and followed him for that first quarter lap until we got on the long straightaway coming back. And that's where I wish we had aerial shots.
Yeah.
Because I just drafted up on him, just coming along and just jock out on the side and just pass. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh my God, an aerial photo or video of that right over the top would be so cool. Mm-hmm. So, and then, but that thing is still so sketchy, just so much front end bite on it.
Oh, yeah.
To where it was just it was wide open on the straightaways, and then coming to the corner, it's like, okay, tippy toe.
Yeah.
And brake and come through, and okay, now wide open again.
Yeah, that's the way Colin says his ZRT is too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got some goofy front end bite.
Yeah, so I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that for sure. Probably.
Are you on a 6-inch comp bar?
10-inch comp bar.
Jeez.
Last year it was manageable when we raced last year.
Yeah.
It was perfect. But then when we went out east, Dad changed the front skid because there's so much snow out there. Mm-hmm. So he did something with the front skid, lowered it all the way out or something, and now we can't find that medium where it was. So then it has some crazy weight transfer right now. So we're gonna redo it because usually I like it stiff where it just stays kind of stink bugged.
Yeah. So
we'll get that changed. But yeah, I was stoked to win that. That was $890 we won on that one. So
cool. So you didn't have a dog shit weekend?
No, winning that one I was happy with, and that thing ran good too.
Yeah.
92, 9,300 the whole time.
Sweet. Nice.
So that one, I had fun on that one. At least it was just okay, I'm glad to get off of it, but it was still fun. Brody, you're the F7.
Yeah.
But for myself, for Pro Stock,
I was gonna say you're halfway through your weekend here.
You didn't want to hear the words that were coming out of Gunner's mouth when we were standing at the starting line when you went by with holding a windshield.
I wasn't holding a windshield.
Yeah, you were.
No, I gave the windshield to David Crosby's buddy that was with them. Yeah. I picked up enough pieces and I just set it there, and he was nice enough to bring it back to the trailer. But for Pro Stock, for myself, it started out good. Fourth or fifth off to start for the first 2 laps there. And then just started pushing. Mm-hmm. Just push. There's nothing. It was there was no way I missed my setup that bad to where it's I debated pulling like 6 to 7.
Fuck.
I debated pulling like 6 to 8 studs before the final.
Whatever happened to 69? God. Why did it change? Sorry.
I debated it during the final where it started pushing on me. Is like, I knew I should have pulled them studs. Like that's the reason it's starting to push on me here. And then there was nothing I could do with Marshall coming up behind me and Pepple and Taylor and Alex, where like I never did talk to him after the race, but it's like you could see me go through the corner just where it's like just pushing. And I told my dad in the fuel stop.
Yep.
How was your fuel stop, Kyle? Pro stock.
I don't want to talk about it.
I'll talk about it.
I do not want to talk about it.
Because you can at least ours was damn fast.
It was fast.
Dad didn't spill a drop of fuel. It went really good for us. And so you have enough time to at least exchange a few words. I told Dad, I was like, this is the worst sled I've ever set up.
Yep.
Like I couldn't believe I missed my setup that far off, and then it wasn't but like another lap later where broke a carbide. Oh, we didn't even do the reeds.
You're an hour and 10 minutes in, and now you're thinking about the reeds?
We got about 10 minutes.
We'll do it at the end here, Brody.
Sure.
So yeah, the CNA skis, they flex a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The Woodies, they make a 5-stud bolt pattern for a carbide. If you look at that picture of Paul Brown's ski, he's got 5 stud bolts coming in through a ski. Mm-hmm. I grind on my carbides the same way I've done it on the Arctic Cat skis for all these years. Cracked. Have some bad luck sometimes. Mm-hmm. So then at like lap 6 or 7 there, it actually, one of the other studs broke off and it flipped around on me.
Yep.
And it got super sketchy. And I was like, there's no way I can maintain that. So then I had to pull over. I stopped.
I watched you do this.
I broke did you think what I was?
I was like, what the hell is he doing?
I had to stop. I tipped it up on the side and it broke off that last bolt.
Yeah.
And so then I rode the last 4 laps there with 1 carbide on.
I told people, it's like, well, Dad missed it. I don't know what he went to go get the 440, and so when he came back, I'm like, Gunner stopped out there, and it looked like he ripped the carbide off the ski. I don't know what the hell he was doing. But you could see the ice chips were flinging up super weird on that right side, and so you knew that carbide was messed up.
So I have them here, Kyle. I'll show it to you. So I think on lap 2 or 3, I think it cracked right in the middle, and with both studs still on it, and then so it was just flexing. Yeah, and then that's where the push was coming from, and then that 6 or 7 is where that one stud broke off. It just flipped around. So. Shout out to Woody's Traction. It was my fault. I knew about these 5-stud CNA bolt patterns because I was like, I know they run them for like cross country and nobody really runs CNAs at the Sioux, but for cross country, I figured it's stronger. That's why the guys run it for that. I didn't think of having to run them for the ice. So my bad. So yeah, I think without having any issues, I believe we would have been at least in the fight of the 3 to 5 range. No idea where we would have finished, but I think we would have at least been in that fight.
Brandon Walter looked really good debut. In
that battle. So who knows? We'll try again with something different at Otter Tail here coming up. Mm-hmm.
What, did Brandon Walter get 4th?
Yeah.
That's good.
So people were like thinking that I had my Polaris debut went terrible. I mean, it did results wise, but I was stoked with it. Yeah, I mean, qualified front row with it, and I think we would have been in that battle. So
yeah, no, qualifying front row. It's like, okay, hey, yeah, it's not any worse than the Arctic Cat was last year at this point. So let's go.
But Brody,
yeah. You want that?
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, another windshield.
Not the bourbon.
Knocked over Dylan Thompson.
Another one bites the dust.
I talked to him in the pits.
You know what they get for that windshield in good shape?
Tom Yort said, yeah, that green windshield, it's rare. You won't find another one. And then Dad told me, can't find a green windshield. It's like, yeah, people told me that.
Sean Johnson wanted to buy it before the race weekend.
It's about $300-400 right there.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yep, for an NOS green windshield.
Ah, Brody.
Yep.
Part number 260-827.
I think Colin paid a pretty penny for that one, the flame one.
Huh.
Anyway, big shout out to Cody Flowers first off.
Yep.
Sending me his fuel pump to run. That was cool as hell. And shout out to Greg Klein. He also sent his fuel pump just in case something happened. So that was awesome. And just shout out to everyone that helped with
Brody,
the fire
that
cat.
sled was fucking
Everyone that I talked to at the race after it happened, they asked if I was okay, and then they said those exact words. God, that was a clean sled. It's like, I know, I just wrecked it.
It's still clean. It's fine.
I'm surprised it's in good shape as it is. But yeah, just shout out to everyone that helped get the fire cat ready.
It was nice. Everybody throwing everything.
Absolutely insane. The support. The snowmobile community is freaking cool as hell. So thank you, everyone. And
It was so, Brody. So not too much test time this year.
not too much test time.
But exact same setup that you had last year.
Yep.
Same setup. So you knew what it was pretty much going to do.
A hair looser, which is what we wanted,
Yeah.
and I liked it. The first lap, the first 10 minutes on the sled, basically racing it, felt awesome. It felt fast, and it handled like a dream. I was
You were
railing
about
corners.
30 seconds ahead, everybody.
I was railing corners. I was having fun. I was hooting and hollering on the straightaways.
He said he was.
Was it a 2-lap?
Yep, two-lap final.
So I watched you come through the corners, and then I just I was
Okay.
like, oh yeah, Brody's fucking way out there. And then I turned around, and I missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, people said it looked cool.
I can't believe there's no video
I know,
on it.
I know.
I can't believe nobody has had any video on it.
You didn't know there was a chicane there?
Not really, no.
I mean,
Not really.
It was different than previous years,
Yeah.
but we did take a parade lap. So you did see it.
I did see it, but also the parade lap, you're going slow, whatever.
I almost did the same thing in the qualifier. Don't worry.
Other pros blew it. Like, I wasn't the only guy that blew I was the only one that crashed there.
Oh, sure.
But other people blew it as well. But I was in my mind, going around the last corner before the start finish, I was just thinking back to last year and the year before. It's like you hold it wide open
to the next one.
Yeah, it's a little just gradual right into the first turn then.
Yep.
And I was also telling myself, after I get through this, I'm going to slow her down a little bit so I don't get arm pump. I didn't get arm pump on the first lap. So
That's good.
No,
that's good. That's good.
And so because it was looser, because it handled a little better, I was hooting and hollering on the straightaways. I was flying on it.
You weren't moaning in pain. You were moaning in excitement.
Oh no, it was so cool. Like coming out of the cattails, I said like, I cannot believe I get to do this. I'm just hauling ass on this fire cat. It's so cool. I get to do this, and and just came in way too hot in that chicane there right after the start finish, and I got thrown from the sled.
What did it do?
Well, my initial thought when I saw the turn was I can maybe save it. And that's all I had time to do because I was sideways and I hit the berm. I said, oh shit, and I was rolling.
You rolled sideways.
Yeah, I hit the
didn't
berm.
catch air.
No,
Yeah.
I hit the berm sideways, and so it just ejecto-seated me right into the ice.
So you should have just gone straight.
I should have just gone, but my initial
Exactly.
my initial instincts were like, oh, I can save this. But it was, my first initial thought was wrong, and that's what screwed me.
So me and Vince were standing right there in staging.
Did you watch
Oh,
it?
I watched it. Watched the whole thing.
Was it cool?
No, it was not cool. He come out
Other
of the
people
corner.
said it was cool.
The corner before the finish line there, just railed it. Just like, oh, that looked perfect.
Yeah.
It was
And he's-
so good.
And he's coming up to the finish line wide open.
As you do.
From the corner to the finish line, that fire cat's going 80 miles an hour.
Yeah, right.
And as Vince is standing right here next to me, I'm like out loud, slow down, Brody. Slow down. Poof, 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 poof. So that's where I felt so bad that I should have just trained you a little bit more to where if you're, for anybody listening, if you're going to blow a corner,
Go
True.
straight. Just go straight.
True.
like lock up before it of sorts or something, at least try to slow yourself down, but brace for impact straight.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you try to angle it or pitch it to try to save it at all, that's where it's just going to catch and flip.
Yeah.
And Brody figured that out.
Yeah.
If it goes
But,
straight,
like-
you have a way better chance of saving it than.
But
Yeah.
like I said, though, like my initial thought was I could save this, maybe.
Was it close to being saved?
Fuck no.
What, did you break your collarbone, like initial impact?
It had to be the initial impact.
Yeah. So yeah, it was like I told him that.
You got shit whipped.
Oh, dude, it ejecto-seated me straight into the ice, which thank God, because the sled was rolling behind me.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't close to me at all, so like, it could have been so much worse.
I run to my sled, jump on mine. Vince lets it off the jack stand because I had it sitting in there in staging.
Yeah.
I pull out, Dad and Hunter Nelson go by, and I roll across the track. And so I'm right there to Brody right as he's up. And it's like, oh, God dang it.
You lay there for a minute?
No, I knew it was a gnarly crash. It felt crazy, and I knew Dad was also behind me on the track. And so I popped up as soon as I could. I wanted to just lay there on my back. I would have laid there the whole frickin' day. I would have laid there the whole frickin' day. But no, I knew people were watching, and I knew Dad was coming around, so I popped up right away just to make sure that people knew that I was okay.
People come rolling up to you. They're like, "Are you okay?" Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just gonna lay here.
I'm fine. I'm just thinking about my life.
Yeah. So then the sled wasn't too bad. I pulled the brake lever up, and then it wasn't too bad. Shut the hood, and when I started it, I was holding on to the tether
Yeah, right.
just in case.
Yeah,
This thing just takes off.
yeah.
And you limped it back to
Yep.
the trailer there.
Going by everyone in the pits, I gave the thumbs up with my broken visor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We got the helmet here.
we got the helmet here too.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. The visor.
That's my 2015 Team Yamaha gave me that helmet.
Yeah, mine looks about the same.
So for Pro 440 quickly.
I also wanted to.
Oh yeah.
The Orchard.
Shout out to Alan Teach,
Alan
Sunrise
Teach.
Orchards.
Yeah, sent me this Gunner. This is for Brody. When you get it, we get it from our South Africa employees. Happy New Year! And inside there's a card that reads, "If the pain gets too bad, here's the cure. You're in our thoughts, Alan." And he sent me some South African old
cool.
brown wine.
That's what that is.
Yeah,
Wine, huh?
Wine. Yeah, it's really good with 7-Up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And also shout out to Eric Thompson.
Yes.
So like Alan had to have sent that like next day.
Yeah.
Because we got that, what was it, Monday?
Yep.
So shout out to Alan Teach. And then here I had a random Venmo from Eric Thompson. So Eric, I think he would have been there. I think he might have been working or something. He Venmos me. Brody, $100 from Eric Thompson.
Yeah.
Brody's whiskey and cigar fund for broken collarbones.
Yeah. So yeah, and after the weekend, after the fact, thank you for everyone, telling me that, they're glad I'm okay and, that
Yeah.
I'm in their thoughts and a speedy recovery. So I had surgery Monday, what day?
It was Monday.
Monday.
It was Monday. Yeah.
Just last Monday.
Yep. And, got a plate in there and staples. And so I'm recovering. I'm good.
Are they gonna take the plate out?
No, if it causes problems, then they'll take it out. But if not, they'll just leave it in me.
Titanium?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm on my way to becoming a cyborg.
Yeah.
So-
One step closer to Terminator.
Yep.
We're gonna get drunk and we're gonna punch it as hard as we can.
Oh yeah.
See if when it's healed up, see if we can break it.
Not deterring you from racing next year, right?
Yeah. No. I want to win that son of a bitch.
You'll be back with a vengeance.
Yes, I will.
On the F7.
Yep. And as I go across the finish line, I will be raising my left arm.
In solidarity.
Yes.
To the soul that was left there last
Yep.
year.
Fucking slow down when you're coming across the finish line
Yeah.
next year.
I'll never forget that crash. It was freaking crazy. I rolled, I don't know how many times, and then I thought I was going to stop rolling, and I rolled like 3 more times.
Yeah.
Kyle did the same
I
thing.
did the same thing.
On the 440.
I thought I was done rolling,
Yep.
but I just kept.
And you
rolling
just keep rolling, and it's
No, after the pro stock or whatever, they wanted to tech my sled, so we run it over there, and I started taking it apart or whatever. While Colin and Dale were out riding the 440 in the 440 race,
Yep.
and I started going around grabbing my gear, stuff like that. My gloves are missing, gone. Don't know I remember setting them on the sled, you
Yeah.
know, for taking it apart. Went back, not there. I was like, you got to be shitting me.
Did you find them?
They were in the tech trailer. Somebody must have found them and put them in the tech trailer or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I had to steal my dad's Kinko glove. But thank you, Dale, for running the 440 with us. That was great.
So yeah, the 440 was a relay race where usually it's like we do 2 laps individual races, but now this was at the end of the day, one after another, 1 lap heaters. So with Brody being out,
That was the worst part about the weekend for me, was not being able to run that race with the Arlo family.
so Dad ran 2 laps. He come in on the first lap, Chinese fire drill. I held the tether for him, so
I saw that.
It didn't come out of the sled. Dad runs around the front of the sled, jumps back on. He said the sled was fast, like had good top speed, but then like Ryan Nelson was just riding really good.
Yeah.
So then Dad was third coming in on the last lap. So it was Tate in front of me, Jesse in front of me, and then me. I made up like 12 seconds on Jesse in half a lap.
Yeah. We were running 4th, you know, in that group, and the tether switch didn't go worth shit. So we just like wasting time trying to put a tether on, and I just fucking went without the tether. So
I did too.
yeah. I just went, and I caught up to you guys. I caught up to Jesse. Like, I was watching you. I watched you pass Jesse. I was like, something must be going on with Jesse's sled. It's slowing down.
Around the outside, I passed him.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't laugh too much this weekend, just being busy and stressed out, but I was laughing my ass off passing Jesse around the outside.
So I watched you guys, and I was like, fuck, I'm going to pass Jesse, and we'll call it third, you know?
Yeah.
And I had them damn Kinko gloves on. And the corner and the cattails filled up with water.
Yep.
So I was creeping up on Jesse, and he was slowing down for the corner, you know, and getting set up with those tall bars and shit, you know. And I was like, okay, just fucking pitch it in here, and you'll gain them. And then in the chicanes, you'll be able to pass them cornering, you know. So I fucking set up, pitched it, and I had it, and then I seen the water. I was like, oh, fuck. So I, like, straightened it out a little bit, you know, and was going to attempt to hit the water like head on and hit the bank and drive around it, but hit the water and it skimmed over right into the bank. Well, it jarred in those damn Kinko gloves. I was going fast as hell. The fucking gloves fell off, or hands fell off. Smoked my bad elbow on the ice, broke that son of a bitch, and the 440 went, and it was heading towards Jimmy and Donnie's fucking pickup.
Oh, yeah.
So I was rolling. I thought, this is not going to be good. I'm going to have to buy him a new pickup and a new 440. And I'm rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. It kept rolling.
It's crazy.
That's how Big a Night's crash.
Yeah.
You just keep rolling.
Yeah.
You close your eyes?
No, it was all in slow motion. And I smoked my head, busted my visor, or busted my helmet. And then I stood up. I was like, okay, I can fucking stand. I'm fine.
Yeah.
And I was like going to run after the sled, but Jesse was nowhere to be seen. So I just started walking back towards the sled, and Jimmy and Donnie come up. They're like, are you okay? I was like, I'm pissed off. I get back on the track, and I don't really remember a whole lot of that. But, yeah, I remember my visor going, fa-dum, fa-dum, fa-dum,
Yeah.
fa-dum.
So then I seen Kyle come through, and his visor is like up like that.
Yep.
And I'm like,
Yep, I saw that too.
Like, I don't know if just the front bolt broke.
Yeah.
And so it was
That's
just
what I
all
thought.
the way up.
Uh-huh.
But no, it biffed her.
Them damn Kinko gloves. I don't know how Josh Davis ever did it.
Yeah, Josh.
They wadded up underneath there, you know. So, pitched it in the corner, and I thought, fuck, I got Jesse. I'm thirds in the bag here.
Yeah.
And then, no.
Oh, man.
No, the 440 rolled straight. Rolled like a long ways idling. Rolled like 100 yards. So I walked all the way to it. Got on. Yeah, busted up my elbow. It's all black and blue, and it's chipped in the same damn spot it happened last year. So I bought some good elbow pads.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I think I'm going to need them.
Yeah. But, yeah, Pine Lake race weekend, Kyle. Come and gone again.
Yeah.
Got to wait a whole another year again.
Waiting for Emily to get the pictures from that race because there should be some good ones. I'd like to order some, put them with the checks or whatever. So
Sure.
She was standing on the inside of a right-handed turn. I'm like, God dang it. Go. Be on the left hand. Way better turning.
that's how you know you're good if you look cool in a picture on a right hand.
Right hand. Yeah. I'm going to look so, I'm going to be just, it's going to look so goofy if I see them pictures. Yeah.
That was before I had titanium in me.
Yep. That was minutes before the titanium came.
I better get going.
But well, all right. Shout out. Yeah, I didn't do the read. Shout out Woody's Traction. Shout out VS3 Suspension. Eli Prindle Painting. Spray foam now.
Yep.
And then also to Sunrise Orchards, Alan Teach.
Yep.
Appreciate it a lot. We gave out a lot of apples.
Yes,
this
you
weekend
did.
too.
Yep.
Matt and David Crosby got some. Howard Sturman got some.
Yep.
Howard, not a fan of our Vikings talk.
No.
On the podcast.
Nope. But, he's here for the sled talk,
Yeah, he's here
which
for
a
the
lot
sled
of other
talk.
people are.
So
But
I thought that was funny, too, when
I thought it was funny.
Howard said that. But, yeah.
Take my Pokemon and go.
You're showing me Pokemon cards.
I don't know anything about it.
There's some first edition cards in there.
Yeah.
That's the very first print of that set.
Yeah.
So they're pretty hard to find.
Yeah.
See, that makes the card when you're showing me a little cooler, but it's like it doesn't mean anything to me right
Another
now.
one to our garage collection here, the $10,000 winning.
Yep.
440 hood windshield. So
Yeah, there's a lot of good shit in here, Gunner. I'm going to come up with a total.
sweet. Do we get a cut of it then, or
I ain't going to sell them.
just go?
It's my investment.
Are we doing the team race, Kyle?
Oh, yeah. Should we?
I don't know. We could.
First edition.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. See, showing me that card without saying anything doesn't mean a goddamn thing.
I was pointing at it.
I don't know what it means.
And you were scanning them as we were going too.
I know. What the hell?
Getting prices.
Jesus. How much was it? The one you scanned?
Couple bucks.
Couple bucks. Oh, a couple bucks.
Well,
Crazy
all right.
shit.
It's like scratch offs.
Yeah, true.
Pine Lake, come and gone again. Thanks to everybody that came up, talked to us this weekend.
Yep.
Kyle, do you have people watch the vlog, listen to the podcast, fans?
Yeah, thanks for everybody showing up. It was a good weekend.
I felt so bad. I was so busy. I didn't get to talk to everybody like I'd like to.
Yeah.
Come talk to us at Ottertail. We'll have a
I
lot
had to
more
run
to say.
24 laps that day, so if I didn't get to talk to you, I'm sorry. But
Show up at Ottertail. We'll talk to you there.
yeah, we got a less busy weekend there.
Yeah. But all right. Thanks everybody watching.
Thank you.
Hope you had a Merry Christmas and hope you have a good New Year.
Yep. Happy New Year. See ya.
Bye.
All right.